This dump is normal in crypto. So how are you going to trade it is the question. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this video. I'm going to be showing you guys how to trade this dump that has occurred in the market. It's only a small dump. I know some of you are like, oh my God, but it's not that big of a deal. It's normal, right? And we're going to be trading this, of course, on levex.davincij15.com or even bybit.davincij15.com. Links are in the description below. Make sure you have proper ID, right? Or in .davincij15.com, because man, they are coming for you. They know that this is easy money for you and they can't have that. All right, so let's just jump into the TA for today. As you can see, right, I told you guys that this was an easy money trade and it went all the way up. It was, and if you don't take profits, right, when it happens, when I tell you where it's going to go, you're going to get hurt. So make sure you take profits. Crypto, I know crypto bros take screenshots, not profits, but you know, people who want to trade properly, they do take profits. So trade properly and take profits. All right. With that said, this is, you know, I know it can be like a little bit unsettling for the average Joe to watch, you know, their crypto drop, right? Like heavily here. Let me get I'm using two computers now, right? I'm using this computer down here and one for recording. And so it is just a little bit new experience for me. So bear with me. Okay, with that said, you see here, boom, all the way down here. That's a 6.5% dump. In Wall Street, that is like, okay, game over, man, game over. Right here, it's like, oh, wake me up when it's 40%, so I can go and buy. All right, that said, let's take a look at trading different and see what they're saying for the liquidations, right? As you can see, as I said before, they went up right exactly where I told you it was going to go and dumped back down. We took profits earlier than that, and now that it's dumping back down, how far does this thing got to go? Well, this could go as low as the 90K. And let me just move that out of the way here so that you can see that. Boom. 90K is a possible target here. So what we want to do is wait for this thing to break down a little bit more, get these little guys here out and see what it does, right? That 94-ish area, and wait for the market to give us some sort of indication. Does it really want to come all the way down to 90K before we actually make this trade? But I don't think so. And if you want to risk it, right, we can risk it. But just remember, it is a risk trade, and we could get burned. So what we could do is around the 9, just where after this liquidity area here, we could end up buying into this area, which is 94.5-ish area. So let's do that and see how well that plays out on the trade, because we're in a bullish situation here. So let's stick with the bulls and not go with the short. It is risk. It is a high risk trade. There's a chance of a liquidation. So please do not place a whole lot of money on this trade. Let's go shorter on that. Let's go 1.5% and do 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Do not risk too much money on this trade. And there you go. There you have it. It is an easy trade. But now this is not good enough for, I would say if you want to leave this trade and not take it, then don't, because, well, there's not enough reasons to take this trade. There's only really one reason, is because of, well, actually two reasons. One, we're still super bullish, and two, you know, the liquidity is there. So there's a chance that we could come down quickly a little bit, and that's it. It'd be like, okay, we're done, and head back higher. And that's the only reasons why we want to take this trade. If you want, you can take a short trade, but I think the short trade is over. Honestly, you shouldn't chase markets If you chase markets, you're going to get burned. Honestly, you will. That's just the way it is. Ethereum, absolute devastation, destruction, carnage of unimaginable amounts. As we come back down here, you can see, oh, wow, we have come back from this breakout level after we're breaking out from this downward movement. And can we hold this level down here at the 3,200? That's a key question. And I would say, right, looking at trading different, right, links are in the description below if you want $10 off trading different. You would see that we could end up, just scraping by, just coming down a little bit, getting rid of this liquidity, and then taking off. So there's clear indication that we want to continue down further. So you can just take a short trade, but a short trade is going to have to be like tight stopped. So let's do a tight stop short trade because, hey, you know what? Even though we shouldn't do it in a bull market, right? There's a clear indication here. I mean, there's a clear indication that we have more downside to go, especially here with these indicators here. So let's just do it. Let's just figure out what short we're gonna do. So moving this to the side, so that you can see that. Let's do a short trade on Ethereum, and let's go to a shorter time frame. Right, let's enter this a little bit higher, right in this area here. Do a nice tight stop of 1%. There we go, and take it all the way down, just below, just the 3,300 area, just below 3,300. There we go, and that's a 3-to-1 risk to reward ratio. First trade, there it is. Let's see how well that plays out. Okay, next one is Solana. Last but not least, I would say Solana probably has more downside, but let's take a look at it's a little bit difficult to say. There's just empty space here. So I would say not worth taking a short trade on. This thing could actually reverse on us very heavily. So because there's no liquidity here. So why would they try to sell into no liquidity? It would just be ridiculous, right? But they could be interested in manipulating, so they could sell into that no liquidity to move the price back down further to the $191 level. So that's probably the target, but I wouldn't trade it at this point in time. I would let it go. Okay, with that said, let's take a look at our next gen corner, because our next gen probably got a little bit of a beating, and yes, it did. Right, Orc tried to recapture, but don't worry, Orc is not going anywhere. Waffled around that key line of support here. That's not so good. We're creating a little bit of an M pattern, so that means we're probably going to retest the lows here before Waffles decides to reverse. And let's take a look at WowMao. WowMao has an option to reverse here, so we could see WowMao actually reverse and head higher all the way to the 5 million market cap. PayPay, Jesus, what the hell are you doing, man? Let's auto fit this. Damn, that was not nice. That was not nice. This is not a good sign for PayPay. We broke some key support areas, and that looks really, really bad. Hopefully we can get this thing turned around sometime. If it doesn't, things could get worse before they get better. We're at 36 million market cap, and that's not looking too good. But the volume, at least, is still there, and we just need to get the troops rallied again, and then PayPay will rise again. Good. Okay, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. I will see you guys in the next show. Peace.